I'm Brian Keeley, Facilities and Operations Director for Whatcom Community College. Here at Whatcom, your safety is our #1 priority. We're committed to notifying you in the event of an emergency using the Whatcom Alert system. We partner with Bellingham Police Department and Bellingham Fire Department to prepare for and respond to emergencies.
I'm Katrin Dearborn with the Bellingham Police Department. An essential component of Whatcom's emergency alert system is the building annunciation system. It delivers voice messages when you're inside campus buildings. In the event of an emergency, the system will give you prompt information about the situation and tell you what to do to protect yourself.
There has been an emergency reported in the building. Leave the building immediately using marked stairways and exits.
For weather-related emergencies, such as snowstorms, go to the Whatcom webpage or call the main Whatcom telephone line at 360-383-3000 after 6 a.m. for current information. This phone line provides pre-recorded information. However, it does not provide immediate Whatcom alert emergency information.
Local Bellingham AM radio stations such as KGMI AM 790 provide up-to-date community emergency information. The Bellingham Herald newspaper and Seattle TV and radio stations also give emergency information. If a major disaster such as an earthquake affects significant areas of campus, Whatcom will set up 2 main meeting locations.
These locations are the Orca Gathering Fountain between Laidlaw and Heiner and the grassy area between Colshan and Cascade.
In the event of a major emergency that disables electronic communication, Whatcom officials will provide information at these 2 locations.
To find out what you should do before an emergency occurs, please refer to Whatcom's Emergency Reference Guide. This guide tells you what to do in case of a major emergency, such as an earthquake, medical emergency, or fire. There are copies posted in classrooms, administrative offices, and next to emergency telephones. You can get a copy of the Emergency Reference Guide at this website.
I'm Greg Slies with the Bellingham Fire Department. The buildings on campus are designed for fire safety and emergency evacuation. To help with this, there are sprinklers, smoke detectors, pull stations, fire extinguishers, and emergency exits. Voice annunciators inside the building will alert you in case of an emergency and tell you what to do so that you can protect yourself. Whatcom has areas of evacuation assistance in each of our buildings that has an elevator. Under certain circumstances, there are evacu-tracks which might be used to assist in transporting those with disabilities down the stairs. Be aware of the locations of these emergency items in the buildings you are regularly in, such as your classrooms and office. When a fire alarm sounds, exit the building calmly and quickly. Take no more than a few seconds to gather personal items. Leave immediately.
You may see building responders wearing brightly colored vests. They will help ensure that people evacuate safely.
If an earthquake occurs, the best way to protect yourself is to drop, cover, and hold. Drop to the floor, get under something close like a table, and hold on. This is your best protection from falling debris, such as ceiling tiles, lights, and other overhead items. Stay away from windows because glass may break and injure you. The urge to run outside can be very strong, but it's safer to drop, cover, and hold.
You'll have only a few seconds to take cover when an earthquake strikes, and if you practice taking cover, you're more likely to act quickly. Choose the safest exit. Use caution when leaving because exterior bricks and roof parts can fall off the building.
But for other types of emergencies, we may ask you to seek shelter inside a building. For example, in the unlikely event that violence should occur on campus, we may ask you to go inside a building and seek shelter, locking or barricading yourself in a room. Many of Whatcom's classrooms have toggle emergency locks that you can lock from the inside. Whatcom's telephones will display a message that indicates that a silent lockdown or shelter in place has been called. The telephone's line appearance will blink before the message is displayed.
Whatcom has a behavioral intervention team that works actively to prevent violence on campus. Please watch the videos on the MyWCC portal that will help you identify behaviors of concern. Log in from the Whatcom homepage by clicking on the MyWCC Oasis icon.
If you're concerned that a student may pose a safety risk to you, themselves, or the campus in general, we encourage you to contact the Behavioral Intervention Team at this number. If it is a faculty or staff member, call Human Resources. If you observe an immediate threat, call 911. Then report it to the campus operator or administrator. If you need non-emergency assistance after hours, you should call the after-hours assistance line.
You should have an emergency kit with at least a 3-day supply of food and water.
Go to the Whatcom Community College webpage and they have examples that'll help you.
We're here for you.
If you have questions about emergency preparedness, please contact the Administrative Services Office.
Please go to the Whatcom webpage, click on Oasis, and update your email address.
Get an emergency supply of food and water.
Find emergency information and additional resources regarding safety and crime prevention on Whatcom's website.
Read Whatcom's Emergency Reference Guide and be prepared.
Remember, you are an important part of Whatcom's community, and your help in keeping Whatcom Community College safe is essential.